Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning. We're going to turn it back now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Coldrith with a look at our 7-day forecast. And I see more rain on that radar today. Is that something we're expecting?
Yes, today is going to be pretty wet. It's going to be pretty wintry, especially above 5,500 feet. And also it's going to be pretty windy out there. So we'll touch on all aspects of that forecast, of course, starting right now. So yeah, there you go. A lot of rain, a lot of snow levels around 5,500 feet. And a little bit later today, we'll see exactly the same thing, just more of just that. So that's lunchtime. This is into dinner time. This is going to be at midnight, continuous stuff. And it's looking pretty continuous into Tuesday as well, although maybe Tuesday is just going to be a smidge drier, but you still see pretty widespread rain and snow. Now, thankfully, the winds aren't going to be nearly as impactful for tomorrow, so we're going with medium impacts for tomorrow as opposed to high impacts. So we'll see a little resurgence of some rain and some snow into Wednesday, but that's also not looking all that impactful. Here's some of the water totals that we're expecting from this storm system. This is rainfall and melted snowfall. And where we're going to have the most of that is going to be the Mount Shasta City area, the coast, the Cascades. I think the Illinois Valley could get upwards of an inch as well, but definitely a lot less for the Shasta Valley, for the Rogue Valley, and to the east of the Cascades. Here are the snow levels we're expecting over the next 48 hours, and they'll stay pretty consistently between 4,000 to 6,000 feet. That's going to be about the range. So places like Lakeview, Siskiyou Summit, Snowman Summit, and points upward, those will be the areas that will be most likely to see snowfall. Speaking of the snowfall, here are some of the snowfall totals we're expecting from this morning through Tuesday night. And this is subject to change, but we're thinking anywhere between 2 to 8 inches of snow for Siskiyou County passes, and I must say that that's a pretty conservative estimate. Some other models are suggesting a lot more snow, so just something to keep in mind. To the east of the Cascades, we're thinking anywhere between a trace to 3 inches of snow, and then for our Cascade passes, we're thinking anywhere between 6 to 12 inches of snow. So if we do have chain requirements, well, of course, we already have the one chain requirement on California 89 for this morning. But if we see chain requirements getting added to the map up this way, don't be too shocked. And also today is going to be very blustery as winds will gust out of the south, upwards of 40 to 45 miles per hour for the Basin, for the Rogue Valley, and for the Shasta Valley. So there will be a low-end chance that we could see some downed trees or some power outages for today. So for today, very blustery. Of course, we'll have widespread rain and snow. And then for tonight, the winds will calm down just a little bit, although they could still gust upwards of 35 miles per hour. But thankfully, the winds will be much calmer into tomorrow. Still pretty widespread rain and snow. And then we'll have even lower impacts for Wednesday as that storm system's not looking all that wet. Overall, this week's trending drier and trending a little bit warmer. Look at this, into the 60s for this weekend. Here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. Rain and thunderstorms looking likely for today through Wednesday, and then a little bit drier for Thursday and Friday. For Siskiyou County, very tough travel, especially about 5,000 feet, especially off of California 89. So please take it very slow down that way. Then for the Basin, again, we're thinking maybe 1 to 3 inches of snow for some of those east side passes, but probably less than an inch for both Klamath Falls and for Lakeview. And then for the Cascades and Siskiyous, very dangerous travel up towards Diamond Lake Junction, Lake of the Woods, Crater Lake, etc., etc. And then for the Rogue Valley, a chance for showers for today, a little bit drier for Tuesday, then another chance for showers into Wednesday.